There we go. There's James.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How's it going, man?
All good. I'm James Reid. I'm an attorney at Dinsmore and happy to be here.
And we just wanted to take a chance to talk about some of what we're seeing, what you're seeing. I know you do quite a bit of work with restaurant, retail, and the impacts that it's been having. We just wanted to hear some feedback, what you've been seeing, what employers have been having to do.
There are a lot of benefits of having the third-party partnerships. Mm-hmm. And I think that running lean is a common strategy. Mm-hmm. So maybe if you run lean, have some room to grow organically, that could be a better strategy. With the unpredictability of how much use you're going to need for certain IT or other vendors, maybe you're better off assigning an outside vendor to that need as opposed to having a full-time staff and having that expense when you may only need them a fraction of the time. So I am seeing a uptick in what I call a fractional hiring.
Mm-hmm. This whole pandemic has caused a lot of change in restaurant, in retail, in the way that we just live our lives. And I'm sure that it's causing these employers to have to make changes. There's probably going to be compliances that they can't always achieve. The question is, what risk do they have in our world and in security and PCI compliance? We understand that this is a time where people are going to have to adapt to try and continue to do business in new ways, and it may open up their scope in compliance. Is that the same in the realm of human resources and employment? Are these guys going to get dinged immediately? Is there a window of forgiveness? What's this looking like for all these new state and federal requirements that may be coming down for them?
There are some windows of forgiveness, and the DOL issued some guidance that they're not going to look closely about compliance till after a 30-day kind of transition period. Mm-hmm. So there is some argument that you're relying in good faith. And the DOL has always had if I followed the advice of counsel, you're not going to be charged with a willful violation. Mm-hmm. But good faith doesn't mean you found the answer in a Google search. You probably have to actually, talk to a trusted advisor that specializes in that area.
I think of this world again, restaurant, retail. If they've made investments to change their store and the way that they do business, are they going to want to spend money to revert and try and make things go back to the way they were? Are we just going to be set in this way because investments were made?
I see that there will be definitely changes coming, but how significant it is still to be determined. I think that you have to understand, the internal politics and operation of your culture. Another elephant in the room is that employers are saying, what if my employee says they're scared to come to work? Do I need to allow them to continue working remotely, or do I allow them to get unemployment? Do I have to accommodate their request? What I want to remind companies of is just because the pandemic has various laws applicable to this situation doesn't mean the standard top 10 employment laws don't still apply. Mm-hmm. So I think you still got to evaluate, is the person, articulating a disability such as PTSD, or they have some type of anxiety, stress, or depression. Mental health is real right now, especially when people are alone and have this massive change. So I think we need to be extra empathetic and extra aware of our employees' requests and explore if there's a reasonable accommodation we can provide to still make them effective at work.
Oh, absolutely. That makes sense. So I appreciate you jumping on. Once we can, we'll get together and see how things are going.
I'd love to. Thanks for checking in.
Yep, you got it, man. Talk to you soon.
Yep, bye.